Imagine waking up one day to find your personal conversations, your photos, even your location history exposed to the world. Not by choice, but because the devices we trust, the smartphones in our pockets, are betraying us. In recent years, we've seen an alarming rise in data breaches. Corporations and hackers alike can access our most intimate details. It's a violation of our privacy, our trust, and ultimately our freedom. But there is hope. Privacy-oriented mobile phones offer a sanctuary in this storm. With end-to-end encryption for messages and calls, these devices ensure that what's private remains private. Beyond encryption, these phones champion minimal data collection. They don't track your every move or listen in on your conversations. They're designed from the ground up to respect your privacy. The benefits of making the switch are profound. Imagine browsing, texting, calling, knowing you're shielded from prying eyes. It's not just about security, it's about peace of mind, reclaiming your freedom in the digital world. Hear it from those who've made the switch. Our privacy-oriented phone is more than a device, it's your peace of mind, says a convert from the digital dominion superstate, now free from the anxiety of online surveillance. This is our call to action for you, for your family, for our collective freedom. The choice is yours. Will you take the step towards true digital independence? Will you join us in this movement to reclaim our privacy? We really want to help everyone do this, no matter if you use our phone or not. I'm not just here to sell you a phone. I'm here to offer you a choice, a path to reclaiming the freedom that technology has eroded. Together, we can turn the tide against surveillance and take back control. It starts with a simple decision. It starts with you. See, the way to freedom and liberty is not just the device, it's the way you use the device. It's the awareness of these intrusions by governments and corporations that we want to show you how to block. We do this with the help of this phone that isn't going to ever talk to Google or Apple or any data tracker. We call these best practices for privacy. If you are using a Google service such as Google Analytics, then they have a right to track you. So, in other words, on all of those websites that use Google Analytics, which Google provides for free to companies around the world, if you visit any of those websites, Google is tracking every single thing you do on those websites. So, there are actually more than 200 different ways in which they're tracking us. They bought Fitbit a few years ago, so that gives them physiological data 24 hours a day. About 7-8 years ago, they bought the Nest Smart Thermostat company, and the first thing they did after they started making smart thermostats was they put microphones in them. But the point is, they did this without telling anyone. At the time, they also were filing for patents on how to interpret sounds inside the home so they could tell whether the kids are okay, whether your sex life is okay. They literally got patents on methods for interpreting sound inside homes. We're talking about Google and Google's omnipotence and ability to monitor and manipulate. Let's talk about the people in Google. I'd like to put a human face on it because people in Google, what's the culture of Google? We got Sergey Brin and the other fellow is Larry Page. These two men actually met 12 years ago when they were children, but they were billionaire children. But what's the culture like, and has that changed in the 10 years since you started following and getting into the Google world? One thing it's like is creeping incrementalism that leads to a fascist corporate-controlled state that is a technocratic dystopian nightmare. This is why, along with a 3-month cell plan with Mint Mobile, we also include 3 months of VPN for free. All this comes on your device pre-configured. You can elect to renew these services or engage other vendors. The device will help you avoid trackers, and because of that, it has limitations that protect you. Installing social media apps on this phone you travel with is a bad idea. You can use the web versions of these sites or avoid social media and its brain-warping algorithms designed to divide and confuse us. You can avoid being tracked across apps. If you have to use social media, save your old device and use it over Wi-Fi to do social media when you are home. Or if you have a business need to do social media. We can't protect you there, but you can protect yourself by following known best practices for privacy and security. Ask any network engineer what the best privacy practices are, and they will bring up VPNs. They encrypt your data and obscure your location from trackers. They are the way to make the frog boiling stop. The basics of why this phone helps you become more secure in your privacy are that it can't contact Google or YouTube, and that means the Google Play Store too. That may be a deal breaker for you. Let us remind you, though, that you can still do that. Just do it on another device other than the one you travel with and is on your person at all times. We also block ads online. This is one of the ways your location and data are tracked across apps and websites. Will you get complaints that ads are blocked from websites? Yes, but do you really want to give up your privacy for some online media access? For most people, the answer is no. We use DuckDuckGo for now, and your phone comes pre-configured to send you to that site and not others to get search data. We invite you to use our website to find out many more privacy best practices, and please take a minute to look at our selection of Android phones and read our reviews. We will walk you through how to get a much more private digital life and harden your device. Thanks for watching.